Ryan Steinecker with Cooper Cornia, Athletic Director at Rich High School. Cooper, thanks as always for your time.
You bet, Ryan.
Busy weekend wrestling, girls and boys basketball. Both the girls and boys went undefeated over the weekend.
Yeah, that's the first weekend we've had where we can say that, so that's a good thing. The girls have been playing tough lately, and the boys, it looks like they kind of got the ball rolling and, finally played well together as a team through 4 quarters, so that's really promising.
The girls are, I don't know if they're making it a habit, but their last 3 games have been against good teams. They've gotten behind in the first half and then come from behind. They're really finishing that 3rd and 4th quarters strong.
Yeah, and that's definitely something positive that the coaches can take from that. Knowing Coach Fungert, I'm sure he's not happy with the slow start, but the effort's been there on the defensive side of the ball to let them hang in there even when they're not making baskets like they would hope so. So that's definitely something I know that they'll work on, getting off to a little better start, but for sure they've turned it on in the second half and been able to win when the game's on the line.
Girls at 7-1, and 5 of those games are against 2A and 3A opponents, so they're off to a good start. As for the boys, I never know how much to look into when they beat a team from Wyoming, but I really think that Riverton and Mountain View are pretty good teams.
Yeah, it's hard to say. We don't, I don't have any background on those teams either. I have way less than you, but they're definitely, Riverton for sure is a bigger school than we are, and so both of those are good quality wins.
Cooper, how did the wrestling team do? You had Thursday night duels up in, was it Big Piney, and then Saturday you were at Kemmer.
Yeah, we went out to Big Piney, and I'll just leave it at that. That wasn't our best performance of the season, I don't think. I'm not taking anything away from Big Piney. They've got a pretty good team this year, but yeah, we have some things to improve on there. I didn't think the intensity was quite there. But the Kemmer tournament was a great tournament for us. It was a pod-style tournament. Everybody got at least 3 matches. Some got 5, so it was a good tournament for us. Keller Sidaway kind of stood out. He had a rough weekend last weekend up at Marsh Valley, but he went undefeated this week at Kemmer, so good turnaround there for him.
You mentioned Keller having a good turnaround. Is that a difference of competition, different kids in the weight class, or did he really wrestle better?
He's been weighing 130. He's been wrestling 132 and weighing about 127, 128. And he made it down to 126 this week. And he was still wrestling in the varsity bracket, but I think he just wrestled with a little more confidence being down at that lower weight.
Gotcha. You mentioned Thursday night not having a lot of intensity at Big Piney. You'll have to have that at Bear Lake this Thursday. That's a pretty good Bear Lake wrestling team.
Yeah, they went up and won the Grace duels. We were there, and one of the teams that beat. Now it's hard to compare matchups, but Grace beat us pretty good, and obviously Bear Lake was able to top them. So we will definitely have to have the intensity there if we want to stick with them Thursday.
Also this week, the Rebel basketball teams will have to be on their A game Friday when Wendover's in town.
Yeah, we're going into a break from school, but Thursday night for us and Friday for the boys and girls basketball, it's definitely not a day off. Wendover is a very good team. They just recently beat Taviona, so we're going to have our hammers cocked to be ready to play Friday.
Cooper, anything else you want to touch on?
No, I think that's it. Just best of luck to the Rebels this week. Let's go get them.
Cooper Cornia, Athletic Director at Rich High School. Thanks for your time. Go Rebels.
Thanks, Ryan.